So, no, I wouldn't say I have a passion for HR.
Welcome back to Human Resources for the People. It's a human capital revolution. Today we're going to be talking about a union striking on a union. It's a really interesting situation, and this comes from the Service Employees International Union, or SEIU. I'll try not to trip over that too hard. It's an old union. SEIU is one of the bigger ones. It's over 102 years old, and they mostly take care of janitors, security guards, hospital and home care, in public services, specifically law enforcement and government employees. They have 150 local branches. Again, they're a big one. They're really big, and they're a major supporter of the Affordable Care Act, primary backer of the Fight for 15. They're big. They eventually left the. They eventually joined the AFL-CIO, which is another massive union, and ultimately have its first female president in Mary Kay Henry. And she was a long-time organizer and staff member, which is pretty interesting because we're going to be talking about that today. The employees at the union are also unionized. Now, I think it would be funny and frankly hilarious if they unionized under a different union, right? But they are SEIU union with working with the union. It's unions all the way down today, so we're going to talk about it. This comes from the unionized staffer at SEIU. They are they are the staffers at SEIU, right? They work there, and it's from their official Twitter account. The unionized staff have authorized a strike to win pay, and what they've accused their boss of is utilizing corporate tricks. Now, their boss, who is a union organizer and a person who is a professional unionist who knows, all the tricks of the trade, is sort of like an HR person getting in trouble, or a good HR person getting in trouble. They know what to do. Well, that's what's happening here. You can see some video from the strike, which is really interesting. I believe this is from their Instagram, but this is not the first time that they've done this, and that's what's really interesting. They're often on union staff strikes. You have this one in November 9th, 2022, with 130 union staff workers walking off the job after management refused a bargain, which is, again, a little bit crazy. These people are supposed to be working for the worker. Their own workers are upset with them, and they refused a bargain, right? And so then next you have another one in September of 2019 where it's accused of union busting. And what I think is most interesting, to be quite honest, is I've seen this quite a lot, and it doesn't seem to be covered by the news, but it's a really interesting topic, right? These are unions being treated bad by their own employer, who's a union. And I presume these people are true believers. I presume that these people truly believe in the value of the union and what it can bring to their life. But they're having a lot of these issues. Again, there's the United Auto Workers staffers, I believe, struck a couple days ago, and I couldn't find. And what's strange again that it's not covered by the media. I can never find news stories. Of course, this SEIU staffers is the official Twitter for the SEIU staffers. Same, but I could not find it anywhere in the media. Now, it did happen yesterday. But I just find it weird. Again, also United Auto Workers also struck for higher wages against their own union. They were working in Detroit for the United Auto Workers. They were unionized. Again, would be hilarious if it was a different one. It would make, frankly, more sense for them probably to be represented by SEIU, to be honest. But yeah, they struck, I believe, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I can't find it in the news. Only some small blogs. Otherwise, I would have done a video on it. Otherwise, but I couldn't find one. This tweet is the most credible source I've found with respect to these union strikes because no one's covering it. So I had to highlight it here today. It's a really interesting one. If you like more content like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.